everything. So now, just put this here. And I think when this intro's done, we'll get started. I should probably put my mouse over. Oh, we're gonna have to save to that slot too now because of. Does it go any further than that? No, it doesn't. Okay. And I don't think there's any way to delete that either. Oh well. See, this is one of those residual effects from previous years of me doing this, where I'm waiting for an audio cue, like Chrono, to start making his motions with his hands there before I start talking, but I don't need to do that, do I? Because we can get this started as soon as I feel like it. So with that being said, oh Jesus, more lightning. How you doing, everybody? Welcome back to Chrono Trigger, the Stream Edition. Last time, we went back to the present, but we found out that we were basically fugitives from the law, and all sorts of things happened that were not really actual cool things to happen to Chrono. But we escaped to the future, where we currently find ourselves. And today, we're going to continue exploring around the future on our way to Protodome to see if we can make our way out of here. Hey Conker, how's it going? That's the funny thing, though, about the Chancellor there, is that so when I weight video game villains in terms of like, you know, how much of an antagonist I would rate them in the context of the game as a whole, I tend to weight things more on not so much on when they're being evil or actually committing evil deeds, but more for when they're being either unreasonable or just completely stupid, and everyone's going along with their stupidity like it's an actual thing. Like, so you know, we saw the Day of Lavos last time, you know, big giant hedgehog things comes out of the ground and ends the world. It's pretty bad. Magus summons fiends to kill a bunch of people back in 600 AD, we saw that back in part 1. Also pretty bad. The Chancellor, the worst person on the goddamn planet. He can burn in all of the hells throughout all of time and space because he went against his own court of law that was designed by his ancestor and got us slated for execution, which everyone seemed okay with. Come on. That's so stupid. Okay, anyway. All that being said, though, let's head inside the abandoned sewers and see what we can find down here. Crawley? Who's Crawley? I guess we'll have to find out who Crawley is as we go along here. And incidentally, there are monsters down here that we need to fight, so that's gonna be something. Ow. How do you have access to lightning bolts all the way down here? He also has access to water, but, you know, that's a thing. I don't know how much HP these guys have. Probably about 200. They're a little stronger than the stuff you'd meet out on the world map there, so probably a full round of attacks will help us get through them. And thankfully we don't need to be right on top of them, otherwise, you know, we need, like, long-range materia or something to actually do anything about it. And Conker, I didn't get a chance to mention it just a second ago, but relaxing sounds like a good thing. I am a busy man today. I had a lot of homework starting today. I got almost all of it done, but I had to do this, so I had to take a break from it because the quality of my work probably would have suffered if I didn't take a break from it, so... Well, you never know what'll grow legs around here. I mean, this is a fantasy world. Uh-oh. Run and hide! I wonder how we're gonna get that bridge back down there. Can we get through here? Yeah, a little bit. Okay, so that's the next area. So let's just go up and around this way, see if we can figure out... Okay, we can't go that way. There used to be a bridge there, but we can't do anything with that right now. So... yeah, let's see what's over here first. What the heck are those things supposed to be? Oh, whatever they are, they keep smacking me in the face. So that's not good. I was gonna say, you probably hit the wrong person there, bro. Marley's got pretty good magic defense, but, well... she took more damage than I think Chrono did, so apparently I was wrong. Man, that supersonic spin does quite a bit of damage, doesn't it? More damage than I remember it doing, but anyway. So it's in here. Okay, some money. That's not bad. Another bridge that we can't go across just yet, so we're going to have to figure out a way to get these things back up and running. And I would have to guess that that would be somewhere down here. The bridge that we talked about. Hey, look, a cat. Well, we'll check him out in a second. First, what's going on over here? Oh, you finished homework last night? Well, that's good, man. I am en route to finishing mine, and then, well, I have more, obviously, because there's, you know, like, units for what I'm doing. I'm at the end of 2 out of 3 of my class's units, and then there's 2 weeks left in the 3rd class's current unit, that is. And then, you know, it just ends. I'm trying to keep ahead of it as best I can, so it's, gonna be a thing. Uh-oh. So we're gonna need an aura whirl here, probably. Yeah, right now. How about we'll do that? And then, we'll just have Robo attack these Don Dragos. We should be okay. Maybe we'll get off a supersonic spin while we're at it. In a minute or two. Okay, there we go. I do feel a little bit better about this, this stream in particular. From here on out, it's, I think the reason why, to be honest with you, is because in the first couple of streams for this particular playthrough, I was trying to, like, not do what I normally feel most comfortable doing when I'm going through games like this. I normally, when I'm going through games like this, by the way, the reason why the cat summoned the monsters is because it made noise, so if you kick these over, you can summon more monsters, which, you know what, I'll probably go ahead and do. Why the hell not? Wow, I don't know how I kicked that backwards, but that's cool. But yeah, so I was kind of moving at a rate that, I don't know, it's not comfortable for me to go, like, trying to avoid battles, trying to stay at a low level, trying to, especially when I don't know the game as well as, you know, I'm not an expert on Chrono Trigger in any sense of the word, so because of that, if I'm moving at a pace that I'm not comfortable with, and it's a game that I'm not super familiar with, you can see where that can be a recipe for disaster. So, that's kind of why I wasn't feeling it that well about Chrono Trigger itself for the past couple of streams, but now, since I don't have to worry about the restrictions that I had on myself from the first couple of streams about keeping myself at a low level, I can just kind of take my time and go at a pace that's comfortable for me, and that'll make it a little easier for me to handle. What do you do with this cheese? Oh, that's what you do with this cheese. I guess we could fight the rat too. I'll fight the rat afterwards. We'll see if he runs away or not. Marley's probably going to be the one to fight the rat because she'll be able to hit him, whereas Chrono and Robo might have a hard time hitting him there. Plus, I think Chrono and Robo together will probably be able to take out the Dundrago. While Marley, she might contribute a little bit to the offense, but yeah. This is more efficient. There we go. Not bad. Not bad. We are going to have to get Luca a few levels, though, once we're all done here, because this is... Uh-oh. I didn't even think about not using that. It was a trap! And also, I should probably, you know, actually fight them with, like, Supersonic Spin rather than trying to do this, because this isn't exactly the most efficient thing that I could do. So let's get Chrono back up on HP. He's getting not low on it, but it's low enough to where I'm kind of like, well, you know, a good aura should do the trick. And I think there's the reason why, even though Marley has good magic defense, she's taking so much damage from the lightning attacks there. I think I know why, but I can't really say without spoiling something later. So I'm gonna hold my tongue for now. I conquer Cedar. Oh God. I feel like hot garbage because of daylight savings times today. I don't know. I never get good sleep when daylight savings time comes around. It kind of sucks. Anyway, let's go up here, check it out. Okay, so now we're on the other side of where the bridge was, so that's good. Egg ooze, is that what that said? Yeah, egg ooze. The other thing is that I've been, and this is a byproduct of me not sleeping well, is that my eyeballs, they're like not itchy, but they just are overreactive with how much they water all day whenever I don't get enough sleep. And it sucks because it's like, where does this lead? Nowhere, apparently. It sucks because it's like, on top of being, you know, still a little bit sick, there's also that I have to deal with. And it's just, I don't know. It's not good. It's not good at all. Okay, so, Ah, there we go. I was like, wait a minute, where in the hell am I supposed to go? Right down here. Notice, circle around to press the switch. How do I circle around? There's no... Wait, hang on. Ah, okay, there we go. There's got to be a way around, right? Because I gotta imagine that the switch would open up the door or cause the bridges to go, but I haven't seen anything that looks like a switch for the bridges. Maybe that over there, but I don't know how to get to that. Hold on. Let's look around a little bit, not take the fake save point this time. No, that's that. Not touch the cheese, not kick over the can. And not pet the kitty, even though I'm sure Chrono wants to. It's got to have something to do with this, right? Well, let's go back up and check and see what we can find here. More egg oozes. And that way's blocked off. I feel like I should know this. I feel like I should know how to get through here. Unless there's another way around that I just can't get to right now because I'm not in the right location for it. But I feel like it's giving me the clues, I'm just not seeing it, you know what I mean? Anyway, that's how this playthrough is going to go. It's going to be incompetent as all hell. It's just, you know, it's pretty normal for me, I suppose. Just have everybody go ahead and attack. That'll take care of that. And we're not too close to being an Aura World just yet. We will eventually, but not yet, so... Nice shot, even though he was right on top of him there. I gotta be missing something. I gotta be missing something. What am I missing? I don't want to look this up, I really don't. I'm being a hardhead about it. There we go. So that's the switch they're talking. I thought it was that big red button on the wall there. Okay, well, that's a little bit better, but we're still kind of... Okay, there we go. Maybe you should reconsider your occupation as a frog. Yeah, as a frog there. Incidentally, speaking of frogs, the creature that I wanted to fight at a certain level back there, not back there, in the next area that we're going to be going to, the creature that I wanted to fight, he has, what's it called? He's a frog, basically, in the first form that I could have fought, but I did not get the chance to, so... but I can't get that form right now because, like I said, I'm not able to anymore now that I'm above level 9. I don't know if I'll be able to show that ever. I might be able to show it in, like, New Game Plus or something like that, but not right now, obviously. Hang on, let me blow my nose real quick. Before we go over here, because I think I know what this is. And I don't think I'm going to like it. But if we go this way, we should be able to, you know, make our way through the sewers and continue. 3 of them? There's 3 of us. Are you talking about us? Are you sure? We're right here, guys. Hello? Hello? Would you stop laughing and pay attention? Hi, are you Crawley? I'm gonna guess so. Oh my god. So this is Crawley. He's ow. Holy shit, he's something. No, you don't need that. You need a mid potion. I believe that attack in particular reduces your HP to 1. So you just gotta be careful, obviously. So, I don't think these will do too much. I kind of want to preserve. Well, no, we can do this and just check it out. 64. That's about how much I did with a regular attack, isn't it? Well, no, I think I probably did about 50. So. Robo, why don't you finish healing yourself up there? That's fine. That'll be good. He does hit pretty hard, but we should be able to take him eventually. I'm going to want to hold off on Chrono's and Marley's turn, though, one of these times, because I'm going to want them to use an Aura Whirl. Probably after this. Ow. So that should help a little bit. And maybe I can have Robo use Cure Beam to get Chrono back up to full-ish HP. There we go. Thank you. And then continue the onslaught. The only issue at this point is that mostly the techs that we have, they're not... the damage that they deal, the extra damage they deal, aren't really worth the TP or the MP that you use because you're so limited on it. But eventually, that will change. So, or maybe I should have just brought along Luca, because then I could have used Fire Whirl, and that would have done lots and lots of damage there, I'm sure. But we got him all the same, so that's fine. I'll heal back to full. I don't know where the next save point is, so I'd rather do that than go on ahead without doing that. So what does this Rage Band do? Grants 50% counterattack rate. Well, that seems pretty useful. Who could I give that to? guess I could give it to Chrono. He's got pretty good offense as it is. And having a little bit of counter rate, that's probably halfway decent. Reduces his strength a little bit, but that's okay. He'll be good. He'll be fine. Uh-oh. Well, this could be a little tricky. Or, alternatively, I could just supersonic spin and everything could die. Like, that's where I'm at this point, you know? I mean, granted, I'm gonna run out of MP eventually. But I do have some ethers from some of the battles that we've done, so it's not a huge deal. What are you doing now? What are you doing? Good girl. And that looks like a pathway out, maybe? So, let's grab this first. Hey, a Thunderblade for Chrono, not bad. That, and that, I think that also extended a couple of other bridges, so that's pretty nice. But let's equip that Thunderblade there for Chrono and just see what we can do with it. Yeah, that pretty much makes up for the lack of strength that I just took off because of the Power Glove being gone, so that's not bad. Okay, and now let's head up the stairs here and see what else we can find. Oh, so I guess that's the end of the abandoned sewers. So this must be Death Peak right here. Before we go there, let's head over here. See what we've got going on in the Keeper's Dome. Sad music, apparently. Does this thing operate? Somewhat. What if I use the secret password? Nope. Apparently not. I wonder what that thing is up there. I guess we're gonna have to go and find out. Hello? How do I get down there? Hey, Conker, welcome back. We got through the sewers, that's pretty much it, so... Hello? So what are you making there, old man? Scala, huh? Wonder who that is. Huh. I think he's talking nonsense. Ocean Palace and the Blackbird. Now, can't say I've seen any of those things, old man. And there's another one of these doors that are sealed, so we can't do anything else over here for right now. I guess we could go check out Death Peak, even though, you know, it's got death in the name, and we were told explicitly by many, many people that we're not supposed to go there. Let's go check it out anyway. What could possibly go wrong? Okay, so I think I want to push over here. There we go. Strength capsule! And you get pushed off. So even if you go inside of Death Peak for right now, you can't make it very far because, well, there's a lot of gale force winds in the way, and so that makes it a little hard to keep exploring in there. Okay, so let's use a shelter, and then we will head back. I think we'll go grab Luca. Then we'll, like, I'll go through this Site 32 by racing Johnny. I'll go grab Luca. Then we'll come through Site 32 just on foot with Luca in the party, and then we'll go and do Protodome, or not Protodome, the Derelict Factory. The factory leading to Protodome, yes, that. What's the quickest way out of here without me fighting too much stuff? Probably this way. Well, really though, I could, you know what, no, I'm not going to worry about it. We already fought these guys, so... I'll get out of here. We'll only do the forced stuff on the way out, which, incidentally, was absolutely none of it. So that's good. That is the thing, though, about Chrono Trigger that sometimes might put some people off to... Well, I can't say it really that it would put too many people off to it, because this is pretty much, like I said, universally loved by a lot of people all over the internet. But sometimes I feel like it moves at too quick of a pace for you to really get a hold of what's going on. And I don't know, maybe that's why I'm kind of like... I definitely think that the game still holds up today, and I think that it's still a very good RPG, but sometimes I'm kind of like, I don't know if... and I don't want to say it because it's going to trigger more people who actually like Chrono Trigger, but I don't know if it's as good as everyone says it is. Like, everyone says it's one of the greatest RPGs of all time. And I get that, it's very good, I just don't know if it's... I'd hold it up with other games that I would hold up as masterpieces. But that's the thing about video games, right? I mean, the tastes are different for everybody, so... Oh, get out of my way, Johnny. I'm gonna try to run into him a little bit. Oh, too far. Too far. Too far. Not far enough. Those. I don't know if that's gonna give me any extra points, but it's worth a shot, right? Yeah, kind of like how people praise Final Fantasy VII. Honestly, though, I really like Final Fantasy VII myself. Again, though, it could be similar to this game, though, because I don't know. The thing about Final Fantasy VII is that as much as I enjoy it, I gotta say that I don't know that it's aged very well, for one thing, and for the other thing, I really don't like the translation very much, so there's that, so. Now, I think... Okay. Well, so Johnny gives rewards depending on how well you do in the races, but I don't know what points you have to get in the race. There's a point system if you look in the top left corner of the top screen there when I'm doing it. I don't know how many points you have to get in order to get his rewards, though. I know that one of them is a strength capsule, but... I don't really need it that badly. So... But yeah, it's kind of like how people praise Final Fantasy VII, kind of like how people praise lots of different games that they may have, like... You know, there's a place for nostalgia, definitely. I think that there's merit to having nostalgia help factor into some games and how they're, you know, how they're formulated in your list of greatest games of all time or whatever. But when you don't have that nostalgia, you hear other people talk about it, and you're kind of like, I don't know. That's all, of course, just my opinion, though. It's not any sort of fact or anything like that, so people can come to their own conclusions about everything. That's fine and good. Alright, Luca, you're up. What level are you at? Are you... Okay, so even if she's not in the party, she does gain some experience. Okay, that's good to know. How much experience does she gain? She needs 552 to the next level. Chrono needs 87. And how much does Marley need to the next level? Let's see. Marley! You need 343. Okay, Luca needs more to the next level, so I'm going to put her in for Marley there. We should be okay in terms of our healing. We've got potions and cure beam and that sort of stuff, so we should be okay. I do need to use the Enertron, though, with Luca, because apparently she was not at max health when we came in here. So... But we're still hungry. Have to do something about that one of these days. Actually, I don't know if we ever do anything about that, if I'm being honest with you, but... eh. I mean, if you eat the old guy's lunch back at the fair at the beginning of the game, they talk about Chrono being super hungry, they talk about it, you know... where else did they talk about it? I mean, you know, obviously every time you use the Enertron, but there were other parts where they were like, is there any food or anything like that? And it's just like, eh. But, I mean, the last time we ate was technically 1,700 years ago, so we might be a little starved at this point. Yeah, I understand that. Usually for me, though, I try to go into games that I haven't played where people praise them. I try to go in with low expectations for them, you know? Like, I go into most games with low expectations because I don't really get hyped about games that much anymore. I mean, that's probably just me, but... Yeah, I go into games with kind of low-ish expectations because I feel like I would enjoy them more because then I could be pleasantly surprised, you know what I mean? So... Oops, can't do that just yet. There we go. This was not worth the TP, but that's okay. Die, Mr. Slime. Oh, that only did one. Okay. Well, we'll make that mistake again. Ow. Alright, well that takes care of that. Now, we already switched this off, so let's do that. I'm gonna go this way first, just to check out that elevator, and then we'll go from there. I wonder if that hits in a line. Oh, there's the rage band working for me there. Pretty good. Not bad, you two, not bad. Left laboratory, right factory. Danger, risk of death. Deactivation of factory conveyor belt forbidden. Stepping on the belt will activate the security system, which could result in loss of life. Great. What was I saying? Yeah, I try to approach most games with low expectations just to ensure that I'm not like, you know, I'm not buying. I don't buy into the hype basically most of the time, or you know this game sucks, blah blah blah, all that stuff. I don't usually buy into that either. I'll you know, form my own conclusions as I go through the game instead. Because again, I have more fun with it when I do it that way. So we can save while we're here. I'll save to this slot, and we'll just use these all depending on which session we're in. So these guys could be a little troublesome. There's a treasure chest down here, so that could help a little bit. Let's get rid of the acid first, because he seems like a big pain in my butt. Here we go. Now for you. You're an Akali. Let's see, you take a little damage. Well, the crit did it, but yeah, we can probably handle him without Tex. You know, other than the poisonous bubbles that he keeps spitting at us. I think, if I recall correctly, if an Akali and an acid die, it's not Akali, it's an alkali. Duh. If they die next to each other, I think they can explode or something like that. So you got to be a little careful. Okay, well that opens this up. So let's head down here and see what we got here. Yeah, that's basically how I judge games that I play. So. I just don't feel comfortable coming to blanket judgment calls before I've really played them. Oh, nice! I got a counter hit. Not bad, Chrono. Not bad. I think those counter hits will become less useful as we go on, but yeah, until then, might as well take advantage of them. Well, I'm glad those guys are separate there. It might be a little tricky to deal with them both if they're in close proximity, like I said, because they could explode, but... Okay, so, let's try Fire Whirl on the acids there. I don't know how well it'll work, because I think magic didn't really do that much the last time, but... Yeah, that's what I figured. Okay. Why don't you do that, and then... can we Wind Slash hit both of you? Yeah, I can. Nice. Okay, so those guys can actually get hit by physical attacks. The Alkali, not as much. Or the other, the shadows outside, those guys also can't get hit by those as well. Okay. But when they're by themselves, yeah, no big deal. Okay, that's a laser tripwire, so we can't really do anything with that just yet. That looks like a way down, right? Nope, never mind. And over here, another titanium vest. Nice. I'll give that to Chrono, I think. He can probably make good use. Well, let's see, 65 defense, 75, 53. Okay, never mind. I'll give it to Luca. She'll get better defense out of the whole thing than Chrono will there. Better for them to all be pretty close together in their defense rather than, you know, being apart. There's a hammer arm for Robo. That's not bad. Yeah, a little bit of an increase in damage, so that's pretty good. Now let's see here. Probably this console. Go ahead, Robo. Alright. Well, that helps. Oh, God. Alright, so maybe... How about we do one of these? See if I can take out the... Okay, cool. As I say, I'd like to get them away from each other before I kill them, but apparently that's not going to happen, so... I don't, honestly, though, remember using Wind Slash all that much through the game. I mean, I remember using it as part of dual techs later, but not so much on its own. I'm glad it's kind of finding some use for me. It's good. I'll try to show off as many of the dual and triple techs as I can throughout the game. Although the only thing, though, is that triple techs are kind of when it comes to how much damage they do, so... It's basically, most of the time, the damage that they deal isn't worth the damage that, it's not worth taking up all three of your character's time in order to use them, basically. So, where do we end? Oh, okay, we're over here. If I go back to the okay, the elevator's just fine here. Now, what happens if I go up? Let's find out. Oh, okay, so we can just, go back and continue going up. Okay. Or we could, use the save point if we so desire. So if I take this up again, this will take me back again, right? Let me just double check, make sure I'm going. I've got the layout straight in my head. Yeah. So this will take me all the way back up. So now I can take it down twice. And then once I take it down twice, I will be where I need to go. We don't need to use a shelter. I will use an ether. Chrono there. Just because he's been using a little bit of MP there. Alright, and now let's go down. And see what awaits us in the rest of the lab there. And down again. Alright. So what's over in here? Anything? Well, there's that, but is this a switch for it? No, not quite. Alright, a plasma gun. That should come in handy. Do we already have a plasma gun? No, we have a pocket blaster. Okay, that'll work. Oh, what did that say? Here's one of those weapons that has an extra effect. Inflicts stop on robots. Okay, I'll have to keep that in mind. I'm glad I brought Luca along, because that could actually be halfway useful. Zabi door lock system operational. Please enter passcode. Do we have a passcode? Game. Apparently not. Okay. Well, let's see if we can go find a passcode by going all the way back up to the factory area. And then we'll be able to unlock that door. We can get around those robots by doing this, so that's what I'm going to do. Well, we've explored most of this floor. Now the real question is, where do we go from here? Well, we can't go that way, that's all I know. Here, can we get down there? Nope. And up here is nothing again, right? Wait, hold on. Ah, there we go. Invisible treasure chest. I was like, there has to be something up here. They wouldn't just leave that there. There was a mid-ether. Not bad. Okay, so... this was a treasure chest. What else is there here? Whatever it is, it's hurting my eyeballs. No, that's just the lack of sleep again. I think the last time we were here, though, we didn't find anything, right? In terms of how to proceed through this area. I think I remember that being the case. Yeah. Okay. And then go. Oh god, nope. Not this time. Yeah, it might have been. That may have been the case. Hey, Garrick, what's going on? I will have to go and check and see if there was a room that I didn't go in. Probably this one. Well, I fought these guys, but, yeah, we'll, fight them again, and then I'll go up and around. So I wonder, though, if, there's just like a natural counter rate, because I know for a fact that Frog countered one of the enemies when we were fighting back in 600 AD, but he wasn't wearing anything that gave me a another thing there. Oh, the Crash Trilogy's coming to Steam? Oh, okay. That's kind of interesting. I would think it was a first party. Well, actually, it wasn't first party. It was through Naughty Dog previously, but I wouldn't think Naughty Dog would give up their child like that to another console, considering their history with Sony. But it's cool, though. It means that more people will get to play the game, and that's always nice. This was a place we couldn't go through previously, but we are in between the barrels now, so that's good. So let's try this room. Okay, some treasures. See if I can... oh, nope, can't sneak past them. Battle music started before I tried to sneak past them, though, so that's interesting. Alright, you and me, Robo, let's do this. And, oh, they're still alive. Okay, let's see if it actually inflicts stop, or if it's just a, or if it's just a chance of it happening. That looks like just a chance. Oh, it's owned by Activision? Oh, okay. Gotcha. They must have the rights to it now. I'm still thinking, you know, like back in PS1 days and everything. Uh-oh, it's a gauntlet! I'm gonna probably need... nice shot, Chrono. I'm just gonna take care of that one. I'm probably gonna need a cure beam in a moment, so I'm gonna do that. If I get the chance. More? Nope. Okay. From that we got an ether and a shelter. Nice. Hang on. Ooh, no, I don't want to do that again. Not yet, anyway. I will in a moment. To activate the crane, wait for the tone and white flash, and then press any two of the buttons labeled with letters A, B, X, or Y, one after the next. Okay. Apparently that combination doesn't work. Nor does that one. We'll just try them in order. Oh yeah, yeah, if you don't own a PS4, I can understand the feeling. Press any two of the buttons labeled with letters A, B, X, or Y, one after the next. Okay, well that one works, whatever that one was for. Oh, okay, there you go. Yeah, I might as well. I mean, it's... I'm sure you probably know at this point, but the Crash Trilogy is... The original Crash Trilogy, anyway. I haven't played the Insane Trilogy, but the original Crash Trilogy was very good. From what I've played of it, so... That's not a combination. Okay. try everything. Because I think we need to move at least 2 barrels in order to get to that door there. There we go. Oh, did you, Garrick? Nice! Good job, man. How are you liking it so far? I mean, you know, we've only just killed the first boss, so I don't think you can make a judgment call for the whole game just yet, but how are you liking it so far? Okay, well, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, that lets us get through and back, so that's probably enough. Bye! Oh, never mind, I didn't get out of the room fast enough. How much do you guys take from a fire whirl? Let's find out. Probably won't be enough to kill them, but then we can have Robo follow up, so. Ow. It's pretty nice. Well, that's good, man. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Keep me up posted when you come here. Let me know how it's all going for you. What's the one thing frustrating the shit out of you? I need to heal Chrono. Oh boy. How about a cure beam? There we go. Not bad there, Robo. Not bad. If you posted the one thing frustrating the shit out of you, Garrick, it didn't pop up on my chat, so just post it again. Sometimes Twitch does that where it just doesn't, or rather Streamlabs does that where it just doesn't read the stuff that people are posting all the time for some reason. I don't know why, but it's kind of a pain, you know what I mean? Okay, and what's in here? Another Thunderblade if you didn't get it from the sewers, but we got one already, so that's fine. Unfortunately, Frog can't equip the swords that Chrono can, and vice versa also doesn't work, so. So the Xavi Ultra High Security Door Lock System code is XABY. Or in my case, triangle, X, circle, square, because that's what I have it set for. Alright. Well, with that in mind, let's get back then. Because I can go all the way back through here. Oh, yeah, that's, yeah, I can understand the frustration there for sure. That's, I don't know why they keep doing that. I think the only logical conception that I have of why they would keep doing that over and over again, like, because they did it in Dark Souls 1 because they weren't planning on porting it to the PC, and I think they did it in Dark Souls 2 as well. I think they want you to use a keyboard, or not a keyboard, a gamepad to play it, but that's just kind of weird, you know what I mean? It doesn't make too much sense. Right, you might expect someone to play it with keyboard and mouse, so you should probably put the buttons on there for keyboard and mouse. Yeah, I get that, man. I totally get that. That would... Now, see, I mean, for me, I grew up playing games with a gamepad, so, like, it doesn't bother me as much, but I could totally see where you're coming from with it. I could totally see that being something that would annoy me if I grew up playing games, or even, you know, if I'm just more used to keyboard and mouse, that would still totally annoy me, and I totally get it, so. Gotta tell you though, I'm glad I can take this at my own pace right now, because I've said it already before that I was having a little bit of difficulty getting into this because I wasn't taking the game at my own pace, but I'm glad I can take it at my own pace. It's good to... It's like taking a breather almost, you know what I mean, and being able to just pace yourself. But it's also a breather from all of the work that I've done already today, because I've done a lot of homework already today, so... And I still have a little bit to go, but I think having this breather will improve the quality of my work, I think, as I go from here. hang on. I missed that one. Sorry, Garrick. I gotta pull my chat up. Where is my chat anyway? Hold on. Technical difficulties. Shit. There we go. And then pop out. There we go. But yeah, I caught part of what you said there. I know a lot of PC games. I had to refresh my chat, unfortunately, so I didn't catch the whole thing. But yeah, I know a lot of PC games do that. But still, man, I don't think that's really acceptable. I really think that if you're gonna put your game on the PC, you should, you know, do it accordingly. You should adjust your tutorials and stuff like that accordingly with the platform you're putting it on. Like, nobody... If they did that from console to console, there'd be a war. So, like, why would you just do that to somebody on PC? It just doesn't make any sense. Well, anyway, we have our code, triangle, X, circle, square. So, let's go and use it and see what's down here. And I'm glad that I figured out from playing around with the whole thing that Marley and Luca still gain EXP. I don't know if they gain exactly the same amount of EXP as everybody else does, but... I guess we could find out. Because if Marley's behind Luca when we go back and get her next time, then we'll know that they don't get the exact amount of EXP that they should be getting. Alright, now where the hell are we? Or I guess more appropriately, I should say, what does this button do? Obviously, it starts up, it sounds the alarm. What are you freaking out about, Robo? Oh, okay. Well, before we go, let's just check around and see if, okay, we can't go that way at all. Or this way, right? Nope, it's blocked off. So, we're out of here, folks. Maybe, oh god. .404 error, 404 error, run! Okay, come on, Robo. Squeeze yourself out of, oh god. Well, I'm glad he didn't get crushed. He overheated a little, though. Oh boy. I'll bet you the elevator isn't working, right? Yeah. So that's why they got all these other pathways to get out of here, so... Let's go this way. Go on out of here. That elevator's not working, so that means we gotta go back up through here. And all the way out. Robo, are these your brothers and sisters? Oh, your friends. Okay. Well, maybe they're friendly. Maybe they're not. Defective? Well, that's not very nice. How do you figure? You can't just say affirmative and... Robo, you can't really believe these guys. They aren't even backing up anything they're saying with evidence. Come on, man. Directive. Oh, so maybe his primary directive was that at one point. You're a disgrace! No, that's not very nice to talk about our new friend that way. Hey! Dogpiling was not in your programming! Stop it! Hey! Are we just gonna... No, we're not gonna stand here and let them... Ow! What the hell? What do we do? Luca! Ah! Well, I need to help you, Robo. I mean, oh my god! Stop it! Ah! Oh, jeez. Well, I'm not trying to harm them. I'm trying to get you out of there. Robo? Hello? Oh, God. What am I playing next? Next on the list is Psychonauts. After that one is another game that I am choosing for myself. And then after that one is your suggestion, Garrick. So, basically, probably about another month and a half, and we'll be getting to your suggestion there. Hey! You already got what you wanted. I think she's right. Alright, so let's take him on. I think... Let's see. Okay, so I'm just trying to get a sense of where I can hit them with the Wind Slash and be... Let's see here. Because Wind Slash should help us eliminate them a little bit quicker, so... Not that they're, you know, incredibly threatening, but they're, you know, threatening enough. Okay, so one physical attack plus a Wind Slash will take them out, so that's good to know. Luca, why don't you heal Chrono there? It's unfortunate that I don't have Marley, because then she could probably help out with the healing, but, yeah. It's okay, though. Hiya! And in a minute, I'm going to probably use Fire Whirl on the guys in the front, because I think that most of them should die now, except for that one down near the bottom. So, let's just take care of that problem, shall we? That one's dead now. Good. And actually, most of them are pretty far gone at this point. Oh my god! Ow. Well, that's not very nice. I probably could have Wind Slashed and got rid of the one that's right in front of me there, but that's okay. Hurting a little bit from this, but that's still... We're still good. We're still good. Did he counter when they didn't even hit him? That's interesting. Oh, that's not gonna work. Alright, let's see if Luca's got enough juice in her gun there to kill it there. Kind of. Ow. She's still good. We're still good. We're still good. Get him, Chrono! Yeah! Nice shot. Wonder if Robo got any XP for that. Speaking of which, Robo! They threw him in the trash compactor. Luca, you probably shouldn't... Okay. Well, hopefully you can, because he's not looking so good. Alright. Should we take any of the repair parts with us, or... From, like, the robots that we just blew up, or what? For, you mean for your suggestion there, Garrick? I don't know what I'm going to play it with yet. I don't know if I'm going to play it with keyboard and mouse, or if I'm going to play it with the controller. Probably start out trying keyboard and mouse. I don't even know if there's controller support for it, so I'd have to look that up, so... Still haven't played the PC port of Metal Gear Rising yet. That's going to change, though, because when I do play it for the stream, I'm going to play the PC port, I think. I gotta buy it. Oh, I gotta buy it still. To check it out. Meanwhile, Luca needs to try to repair this guy. Something like that. Well, yeah, you have free reign over what you want to do now. Well, you get to choose for yourself now. Happy birthday! Oh, wait, wrong game. Actually, wrong medium, too. That's not even in a video game. That's in a very old cartoon. Like, it's older than, I think, 3 Miis. No, 2.5 Miis. Okay, we'll just not put Robo in immediate physical harm from too many things from now on. Hopefully. Oh, okay, sounds good. Well, your friends were being kind of dicks there, so I guess you... Coming with us, we're probably the first friends you've had in a long time, so that makes sense. Alright, sounds like a plan, Robo. Oh, did we already check what's right through there? Oh, okay, there is a gate right here. Let's go! Okie dokie! Everybody's dancing along to the gate key. Oh my god, what the hell's going on? Something was different about that animation. And something's different about this location, too. That's the question, isn't it? That's a weird noise. Hello? Hi. Drifters, I guess, but... Who are you? The end of time? How'd we get here? Oh. So it's like that one place at the end of Kingdom Hearts 2. Okay, except, you know, time instead of darkness. We're kind of from all over the place, somewhat. Oh, okay, gotcha. Well, that doesn't make any sense, because we already took a time gate that pushed us all the way back to 1000 AD with Robo in the party. But I'm pretty sure the developers didn't intend for you to actually go do that, so that was probably more just me exploiting the game than anything else, so... Oh boy. I wonder what that could be. Well, technically, if Robo's in the party with any one of us, we probably would end up back here anyway. So, a little bit, but we can make it feel more homey. Kinda reminds me of Traverse Town, if I'm being honest, speaking of Kingdom Hearts references. Oh, really? Gotcha. Okay. So who will it be? In my particular case, it's going to be Robo for right now, but not because I'm actually going to be leaving the end of time just yet. I have other plans first, and we're going to get to them right now. Alright, Robo. And yes, we can switch our party members whenever we choose using the party function there, so... We did, yes. Oh, okay, gotcha. The gate connected to that bucket. Which one's the bucket? The one on the top, right? Oh boy. Well, I'm gonna save it first, because I think one of these restores your health, and then there's another one that does some really bad things when you take it, so... Let's figure out which one's which. Okay, so Marley needed less XP to the next level than Luca did when we took her out of the party, but now she needs more. So probably she gains some percentage of the EXP that we earn, but not all of it when she's out of the party, so okay, that makes sense. While you're out of the party there, Robo, I'm going to take this titanium vest off of you, though, and we'll stick it on, let's see, 52, 61, 66. We'll stick it on Marley. There we go. That's a little better. And yeah, you can keep the headband for now. Basically, because, like I said, I think one of these will restore my HP, but I'm not really sure which one it is. Oh, it's that one. Okay. Well, what's in this bucket? What could possibly go wrong in this bucket? What's up? Oh, okay. Cool. I mean, this door right here? Alright, let's check it out. Oh, hello. Who's this Poyozo-like person? Hello? I'm looking at you. What are you looking at? Well, this is Specchio, the master of war, I use in air quotes. This is basically the enemy that I was talking about for the past couple of streams, where if you get here at a certain level, and if you're at or below level 9 with Chrono, he'll be a different form. He would be a frog if I got here at the lowest possible-ish level. That being still in the single digits in level. But I didn't manage that part. It's okay. Basically, and you can win a reward from him for fighting him at this point. And if he's the lowest possible level that he could be in terms of his forms, you get basically one more reward for it. But yeah, it's not a huge loss. Might make things just a little bit. Well, I don't think I've fought any of your kind yet, so I'm gonna say strong. Oh, well then good. I chose the right option. What have I got in me? Parasites! Oh, God. No, not quite. Oh, really? Well, that sounds pretty useful. Oh, maybe not so useful then. Ah, so they taught the monsters how to use magic. Okay. Interesting. Oh, so you're saying that we could cast magic with enough practice then, maybe. Fire, water, light, and shadow magic. Gotcha. So Chrono has access to light magic. Marley has access to water magic. And Luca has access to fire magic. If you took Robo here, he would basically say, yeah, sorry buddy, you're not living, so I can't teach you magic. But Robo does have access to shadow magic through his laser spin tech, so that's fine. Oh, really? Well, that's interesting. So they're like the elements of nature. Fire, wind, water, and earth. No, not quite. Clockwise 3 times around the room and say, I want to use magic over and over in your head. Okay, sure. Start from here. And here we go. I want to use magic, 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 I want to use magic. It's supposed to be in my head, damn it. Ooh, don't go through the door there. Okay, I think that's 3. Alright, fine. He's very picky about, you gotta be exactly on the wall or else he's like, no, that doesn't count. So we got 1, 2, 3. Alright. So what you're saying is we didn't actually have to do all that running, you just wanted to see us suffer. Alright, and Chrono, you learned to use light magic. Marley learned to use, what did he say, water magic? Well, it's really ice magic, technically, but it may as well be water magic. And Luca learned to use fire magic. Alright. Not bad, you 3. Sure, let's give it a shot. Let's test it out on Specchio himself. I'm sure he can handle it. He taught us the moves after all. So here we go. We got a new tech. Ow! Holy Jesus Christ. Lightning for Chrono. I'm going to need to heal Luca before anything else happens. Basically, when you're fighting Specchio like this, he is... how challenging he is depends on where you are in the game, but basically you want to just test out your magic on him and keep yourself up to healing there. Eventually we'll take him down. That might actually kill Marley. Not quite, but pretty close. Those mid potions that I got are going to come in handy in a second. I was going to say, somebody get a turn, please. Before, ow, that happens. Why don't you do this for yourself, and then Luca, keep casting fire. I think Luca has the highest magic out of anybody in the party, so she should be able to inflict the most damage. We'll try to have Marley use water before we kill Specchio. Well, that's fine. And I think he can only be damaged with magic, if I recall correctly, so... Yeah, there's Marley's magic. Ice! So... Yep, there was that. And then we'll hit him with fire, and we'll see if that does it. If that finishes the job, that is. Alright, we got him. Not bad. And so with Luca and Marley in the party, they can use ice and fire together to use Antipode Bomb, which is a pretty powerful dual tech, and it's all magic damage. I believe it's shadow damage, if I recall correctly, so that's not bad. We got you. Yeah, I guess not, huh? And for defeating Specchio, we get a special refresher set. 1 magic capsule and 5 ethers. Hey, not bad. Can you replace those mid potions that I used? Okay, sounds good. Thanks, Specchio. Now, the other thing about him is that, like I said, he changes his form depending on what level you're at. Now, when you're here between levels 10 and 19, he'll be in his, whatever that's supposed to be. I don't think it's a Poyozo, though. It's something else. I forget what they're called. But he's in that form when you're between levels 10 and 19. Once we hit 20, he'll be something else. So, we'll want to come back here and fight him occasionally throughout the game. Not yet, though. How long ago there? Oh, okay. Are you sure that us being fugitives from the law isn't gonna, cause problems for us? Alright, well thanks for the help there, old man. Okay, so let's heal up a little bit. And I forget if Robo can learn any dual techs with Luca or Marley now that we've got access to this stuff. I think you can learn something for him with Chrono with Lightning, but I don't think he can learn it just yet. It's more like just these that we've got here. But that's the thing, is that you can't learn any new dual techs if the person that you can do the dual techs with isn't in the party with you, so... Robo's pretty close to getting Robo Tackle. I don't think people earn TP outside of the party either, if I recall correctly. So they earn some experience, but not TP. So that's not bad. And also, by the way, unlocking the spells there unlocked the rest of our techs that we can learn now. Because before, we couldn't learn anything past Wind Slash for Chrono, Hypno Wave for Luca, or Allure for Marley. But now we can learn more things, so that's good. And they're, useful in their own right, such as Cleave for Chrono, a physical attack deals double damage. So that's a good idea. I mean, it's better than Cyclone, and it's better than attacking physically, so long as you have the MP for it, so that's good. Napalm for Luca, it's kind of like Fire Whirl, except a little bit less damage, I think. And I think it costs Luca more TP, yeah. 3 TP to use it, as opposed to 1. And then for Marley, she can get Cure Magic, which restores more HP than Aura. So that's not bad. All of those will be useful, that's for sure. But for right now, let's see. And if we go over here, I don't think there's anything over here for right now. Yeah, nothing over here for now. Later on, we'll be able to figure something else out. But... Alright, so let's save it, and then we'll head back to the present and see what we can do over there. Alright, so off we go. Where does this lead, by the way? This leads to the Arena of the Ages. That is a new function, in the DS version of Chrono Trigger. I believe it's got some monster raising mini games to go along with it. I've honestly never touched this, and I don't plan on touching it until we do the New Game Plus stream through. When we do the New Game Plus stream through, we're going to get all of the different endings, and we'll take a look at all the extra stuff, but that's probably not going to be for a while, because I don't plan on bothering with that until I'm starting to get the inkling of playing Chrono Cross, the sequel to this game. So for now, we're just going to do the regular old stuff. So we came out of here for the future. Let's try this one. Yeah, that's our time period right there. So that means this one must be 65 million BC. Well, that's a little different. I was thinking that was going to be 600 AD, but that's something, huh? And that leads us back to 2300 AD. Okay. Well, anyway, we don't need to go to 65 million BC just yet. We'll go there eventually, but not right now. For now, we need to go to Medina Village in 1000 AD, which is on a different continent from Guardia and Poor, if I recall correctly. So that should make it a little easier for us to, avoid the law. Oh my god! Hi, sorry for barging in. Something like that. I thought he was going to say we came out of the closet, in which case I would have been like, well, yeah. We got no manners. That's why you're sticking your tongue out at us. Oh? Yeah, I heard about that. Okay, I'll be careful. Cave in the mountains to the west, huh? Okay. That's a good question. Huh. So these are progressive fiends, huh? Well, that's a little interesting. Alright, well, we'll check it out and we'll head around and see what we can find. The old man to the west is over here, but we'll go there in a moment. Let's see, this is the residence we just came out of, so let's try Elder's house? Yeah. Why not? We'll try the Elder's house. Hello? Ozzy the 8th, huh? That must be the Elder here. Oh, is it? That's no good. Hi there. Oh, really? That's interesting. I wonder why he didn't. The monsters seemed to be pretty powerful back in 600 AD. Maybe something happened to him. Oh, really? That's not good. And over here we get a magic capsule. Nice. I wonder if there's something of its equivalent if we were to go to this area in 600 AD. Of course, this village probably isn't there because, you know, they're still fighting the war, so there's that, but, you know. The marketplace sounds good, then we'll check out the inn for maybe some more information. Hello? Oh, okay, sorry. Please, I'll give you some money. Uh-oh. I don't want to beat up your boss, though. I guess we're gonna beat you up first instead. This seems like a bad idea. Let's see if I can, oh no, never mind, he's dead. Okay. Sorry, will you sell to me now? Okay, thanks. I killed your friend. Can you sell me items now? Seems a little counterintuitive, huh? Oh, Jesus Christ. Man, he must be selling these at... Yeah, he's selling these at way inflated prices. Well, that's no good. He does have some good stuff, though. But... And Zanmato would be pretty good, too, if I could actually afford it. But, you know... Like I said, he's selling at way high prices there. There's a Radiant Helm. Would also be good, but again, not really worthwhile right now because we can't get that kind of money. Oh well, it was worth a shot. Anything that I can sell to you? I guess I could sell him this stuff. He seems to be giving me the items that I... Let's see here. None of this stuff is equipped, right? I mean, the Thunderblade is, but we have an extra one of those. So. And it looks like he's giving me the correct price for all of these, I would think. Let's see, how much does a Silver Sword sell for? Yeah, that's the right price. Well, at least we can sell things to him. Alright, well, that takes care of that. And then I kind of want to hold on to that one iron suit because I can use it to unequip and re-equip other things. Well, no, because we might get better armor in the next area. Well, you know what, when I can actually buy things from him, like when he's selling it, when I find a merchant that's selling at reasonable prices, I'll sell it. But until then, I might as well hold on to it. No, I mean, I did kill your friend, so... If I go back in, does he come back? Nope. He's deader than dead can be. That sucks. Meanwhile, at the inn... Sorry. Hecarim Cave, huh? Wonder what that's all about. Maybe that's the cave to the west. Hi there. We know what happened last time if we pleaded. Let's do it again. Uh-oh. Oh, we fought these guys before. We'll be fine. Maybe we actually... Yeah, I'm not paying attention. Maybe I shouldn't be fighting the underling there. Maybe I shouldn't be fighting the underling there, Luca. Fight the Diablo instead. Okay, well that takes care of that. I wonder what happens if you kill the underling. I didn't get the chance there. No thanks, that's a little pricey. I can go back to the end of time and just rest for free anyway, so... Oh, we must have moved to a different area now. These are the forest ruins. Let's check these out. I ain't got a clue what's going on up here. There's a mid-ether, though. And that pyramid doesn't look like it's coming undone anytime soon. Is this one of those... Is that a treasure chest? Nope, never mind. I thought it was one of those treasure chests that you can't open just yet. Oh, well. nothing doing over there for right now. Maybe we'll be back later. And where is this exactly? Is this a place to go? No. It looked like it was, but no, apparently it's not. Alright, well, let's check out the center of town then. Might as well, right? Yeah, it's pretty creepy. Why, No, wrong chanting. What are you guys chanting about? Oh, they must be worshipping the Fiend Lord Mages again. Okay. Well, we'll leave them to it. I already killed enough of their friends to kind of be feeling a bit like a dick for right now, so let's just leave them to it. Meanwhile, here's the cabin that they were talking about. Melchior's cabin. Oh, Melchior, he's the swordsmith. I remember him. Hey, what's going on? Sure, what have you got? Oh, at least he sells at halfway decent prices there. And he can sell us some mid potions too, so I think I'm gonna buy a few of those. Yeah, 13 should do. Get us up to 15 there. We'll get to 15 Panaceias. And I'll buy 3 shelters just because. We probably won't need too many regular potions from now on because it seems like enemies are doing some pretty good damage to us elsewhere outside of that, so. The Crimson Blade is for Chrono. I'm kind of thinking, though, because we got a Bandit's Bow, a Plasma Gun, and a Hammer Arm from in a dungeon, so I'm kind of thinking that we're going to find a Crimson Blade. So instead of buying one, I'm just going to hold off, I think. The Titanium Vest I might want to actually invest in, though, because it's only 1,200 gold, and it's a pretty good defense improvement for me. I'll buy one for Chrono there. Because he's in the party. So, well, you know, though, I'm thinking... I have that kind of mindset where I'm like, well, if they're in the party, they can have better stuff, but maybe I should just... It's not like I'm hurting for money, so maybe I should just buy one for Robo, too. Or I might get one. By the same extension of logic that I was thinking about for the Crimson Blade, I might get one. So I think, you know, we'll buy a few more of these. And that'll be it for now in terms of what we're buying. So if we get a Titanium Vest in the next area, then fine. If we don't, then probably other things will. So, yeah, well, I'm going to try to save as many lives as I can, but I have to find a way to get back to the Day of Lavos first. What's he got going on down here? Anything? No, doesn't look like it. Alright, well, anyway. What if I tell him I'm not here for a weapon? Okay. Maybe he's not going to tell us about that. Oh, is there? Okay, well then maybe we'll have to check out that shortcut before we head through there. I'm going to use a few of those normal potions that we've got in here. Just to get myself topped off, and then we'll save it before we go through here. I don't know if the shortcut's really going to help us, though, because the portal that we take to the end of time is here in Medina anyway, isn't it? So, well, this is the Hekran Cave anyway, so let's see where we go. We go in here. Death to all who oppose me, or something to that effect. How about we do a fire whirl? See how that does. We might get a better version of Fire Whirl here eventually, too. I think I need to get Cleave first, though. So that's a little bit far off just yet. Eventually, though, we'll get something out of it. Oh, okay, there you go. Over there, anything? Nope, not really. Alright. I'm just going to try to look around because, well, the treasure chests aren't really blending into the background here that much, but the switches that I've been coming across, as you may have noticed if you've been watching closely for the past little while, Switches kind of blend into the background a lot, so for me anyway. Okay, so obvious thing is to hit the pot first, right? So let's do that. If we had Robo here, we could do a supersonic spin, and then we wouldn't have to worry about any of it, but, you know. It's alright. We're good. Okay, well, the bottle didn't really die there, so... How about we try something a little different? Like that. Yeah, that worked a little better. So, I don't think I can hit anybody with that. Does Cyclone hit? No, it doesn't. Okay. Then we'll just go after this guy here. Okay, well they're not that bad in terms of how much HP they've got, that is. Full round of attacks should be enough, yep. I don't know though, man, I feel like, oh nice, I got a counter. Maybe it's just a byproduct of the fact that I was playing Dragon Warrior 1 on the Game Boy Color recently. A couple of days ago I was playing it. And with that game, I genuinely was struggling with it a little bit because it's, you know, it's not an easy game. Of course, I think part of the issue that I was having with it was the fact that I was trying to bullhead my way through most of the story and stuff like that without doing any level grinding because I don't like level grinding, so that's the thing. But... yeah, I don't know. I feel like, basically, what I was trying to say about the whole thing is that I feel like I should be having more difficulty than I'm having, but, it's fine that I'm not. Alright, let's do an Aura Whirl real quick, and then, let's see if Hypno Wave will work on these Rhino Weevils. It's a weird combination of animals. Alright, we got him to sleep, not bad. And now we can Fire Whirl doesn't work. Okay. Fine. Be that way. Oh, they don't take much damage from this. Okay. Well, the other guy's asleep, so that's fine. So since you don't take much damage from that, how about this? He's probably not going to take much damage from that either, but that's okay. Because, you know, he's a... oh, never mind. And that's probably the intention, though, of this area, is that they're kind of intending for you to mostly use magic, because, you know, you just got it, so you might as well demonstrate it and get through the area with it. Okay, well, that obviously leads out, so let's go this way first. Okay, mid-ether, that's not bad. Well, maybe not out, but probably to something else. I gotta tell you, Supersonic Spin would be pretty nice right about now. How about a Fire Whirl for these two? Nope, still too far away. Okay. Well, at least the elemental spells don't cost all that much. So that makes it a little easier. Even Marley's getting in on the action here. I'll probably have her use Ice again, because she has the most MP out of anybody, so... just gotta micromanage a little bit, so... Hey, Wallach, how you doing? Yeah, that is true. I could do that. Since I'm outside of combat at this point, I could switch over to Robo and do a supersonic spin. Who would I tag out for, though? Honestly, the one I'd want to tag out is Chrono, but I can't really do that, can I? That's the thing. For most of the game, Chrono has to stay in the party. Later on in the game, they'll let you tag him out for somebody else, but he's in the party for the most part for right now. Yeah, we'll let Robo have a turn. We'll tag Luca out for Robo for right now. No, not a first run. let's see. Second complete run, third run total. So I've only ever played the game twice before this one. One time I didn't complete it, and the other time was about probably like 9 or 10 years ago, I think. At least 9 years, 8, 9 years ago. Actually, come to think of it, I do have Antipode Bomb with Luca and Marley, don't I? I wonder if that hits. Before we switch in Robo, let me just check and see how many enemies that hits. I can check it right here, actually. Let's see, dual attacks, Antipode Bomb, hit enemies in a circle with fire and ice. Okay, so it's not quite everyone. Like Supersonic Spin, excuse me. I wonder, though, are the enemies more resistant here to Shadow? That is the question, isn't it? Well, it's worth a try. Let's tag out for Robo for a minute, and we'll see. I kind of want to see where that one place goes, though. He does have poor magic. Admittedly, though, his Supersonic Spin with him and Chrono was doing pretty good damage back in the future there. So, I don't know. Maybe he'll pull his weight. You can strengthen Robo's magic with magic capsules. I just don't know who I'm going to give all those capsules to just yet, so that's why I haven't really used any of them. Eventually I will use them, but until then, yeah. Well, these guys have soft flesh, so they're probably, well, it's not that much damage, considering it's a crit. I wonder how much HP they've got. Yeah, about 60, maybe. Let's see how lightning fares against them instead. That's a little better. Alright, Robo. Why don't you give that a shot, that laser spin. Still not bad. I mean, you know, it's worse than Chrono, but yeah. Yeah, at 50 plus magic, he does a lot better. I just don't know if I'm going to be giving him all of the magic capsules just yet, or if I'm going to be giving more of them to other people. I know that Chrono gets ridiculously powerful later on in the game if you give him magic capsules, because his ultimate attack is a magic attack, so... but I don't know yet, so we'll figure it out as we go here. That's kind of just how I'm doing the whole thing. I'm just doing this whole playthrough by the seat of my pants, basically. Alright, that's not cool, man. Unfortunately, they seem to be a little bit more resistant there. Yeah, that can deal with 2 of them, so then I can use lightning on the 3rd one, and we might be okay. Not bad, you two, not bad. Yeah, that's one of the things that I can really give Chrono Trigger credit for, is that as long as you basically fight all of the enemies along the way, and even if you don't fight all of them, you can even avoid a few battles, and you never really need to grind all the way through. You basically just go through the whole game without it, you know? You can, and they give you just enough experience for each enemy that you kill to not really have to worry too much about leveling. And that's great. I like that a lot, so. Oh, I can only use these on the people in my party. Okay. Well, I could bring Robo into the party and then fix that, but oh well. We got a magic scarf out of that, so let's see. I think that's an accessory. Yeah, magic plus 2. It might be worthwhile for Chrono there over the counter rate, because you have 20, you have 18. I'm actually going to give it to Marley because she has some healing capabilities, and this might help her a little bit there. I'll take this off, though, and we'll give Chrono... I think we'll give Chrono the sight scope for now. Well, let's see. I could give him the headband and make him a little quicker. I'll give you your Guardian Bangle back. And let's see. If I gave you the headband, you'd have 9 speed. And then if I gave you the scarf, you'd have 12 magic. I'm thinking because Marley has healing capabilities, so she might need the magic a little bit, but Chrono probably needs it a little more. I mean, to be fair, we're one-shotting the enemies anyway, even without it, so... We'll give you the headband to make sure you're quick. And then give you the magic scarf. And then I'll probably take it off eventually, but... At least for Chrono there. Eventually we'll have other accessories that I can probably use better than that, so... For right now, not so much. So might as well take advantage of it. I wonder if the enemies respawned over here. Okay, I can probably get over there somehow. Probably not directly from here, but there's probably a way around or something. Like over here, maybe? Nope, can't get in the water from here yet. Oh, it's the... what are they called? Something Dillo Parade there. I'll check it on the screen here in a second. We don't need an oral world just yet. What we do need is a fire world. Oh, they unclustered. Bound Dillos, that's what they're called. If only they stayed clustered, this could have gone a whole hell of a lot better, but I'm not patient enough to wait for them to go back to being clustered, so we'll just kill them. And then, probably Luca can do this one, because Marley and Chrono's MP I'm going to use on the next turn, or not the next turn, probably one of the next battles to use Aura Whirl, so that'll be useful. And alright, we leveled up, not bad. Gotta fill out that map, man. Get that OCD going. Stop sucking my blood! I don't know if they're clustered enough right now. They're spaced just enough apart where I don't... Oh, never mind. Okay, we'll do this then. And hit the third one with ice and we'll be good. Oh, I guess we won't be good. Fire World didn't quite get the job done. I'll have to remember that, and I'll use Antipode Bomb next time instead. They probably got about 100 HP, so... Oh, she's asleep. That sucks. Oh, can you buffer it? Oh, that's interesting. Huh. I didn't know that. Yeah, we kind of need to... Okay, well, at least it missed, so... Yeah, I didn't know you could buffer running in the item menu or the tech menu. That's interesting. I'll have to remember that. There are some things... I know the basics about this game, essentially, but I don't know most of the, you know, the better stuff, so... Yeah, that makes sense. That would be pretty helpful for fast enemies there. Trying to think if I should... I'm going to use an ether real quick. I mean, they're giving us a bunch of them, so I might as well. Just to keep Chrono and his MP up. Because he's the one that I primarily... Because he's the quickest one and the one that gets his first turn in battle, he's the one that usually ends up being the fighter. And what are you going to do, Mr. Gin Bottle? Alright, that's fine. Okay, so, Chrono, why don't you take care of the Gin Bottle, and then you two can combo up an Antipode Bomb on these two. And then we'll go from there. Ha! Actually, that +2 magic made a pretty good amount of difference there. Yeah, stocking up on shelters would be pretty good in this case. I have some. I don't have a ton, but I have enough to where I'm not too concerned at this point. Incidentally, I think we're probably going to be coming across a save point here fairly shortly, so I probably don't need to use Aura Whirl that badly. It's nice to have, though. Probably helpful for boss fights and stuff, which we'll be probably getting to here in a little bit as well. Here's another one of those treasure chests that we can't open just yet. We'll have to figure out a way to open that eventually, but right now I got no idea, so later I'm sure they'll give us some options for that. I wonder if you fight any enemies down here. Can we get past the flow of the water? Not that way. Let's find another way around. Like going up this way. That'll work a little better. I wonder if you can kind of... No, you can't get meander your way that way. And this way just leads to a waterfall, so that's not going to work. I was thinking they might leave a treasure chest or something that way, but well, they did not. Okay, here's a save, a squiggle, as you said there. So now we'll use a shelter. And save it. And see what awaits us beyond in this cave up ahead of us. Hopefully the way back to the truce there, because I want to say I'd like to set the record straight with the king and everybody, but I don't think they're going to listen to me considering how cartoonishly evil the Chancellor is, but I guess it's worth a shot. Uh-oh. Well, we're only enemies if you're going to fight us. Oh god, what the heck is that? Let's see. That is Hekran, and he, as they said, can only be damaged with magic, so let's do one of those, and see if he's resistant to Shadow there. See how much damage Antipode Bomb does. Because Antipode Bomb, being the combination of more than one element, does Shadow damage. So, yeah, I wouldn't say that's resistant. I almost want to keep Chrono on standby in case I need to heal anybody, but yeah, we'll be fine. We'll just keep up the offense, and then eventually this guy will go down. Actually, that did pretty good damage. I might want to use a potion after that. Antipode Bomb is pretty good. I don't think I'm going to. I think since you're saying that, I'm going to use Aura Whirl instead. Because it looks like you'll give me the Claw if I try to attack, and that's no good. Yeah, he was going to counterattack, but not quite. Not quite anymore. Alright, let's resume the offensive pressure. Before long, we should have him. Nereid Cyclone, huh? Or Nereid. I don't know how to say that. What do you think I am? Some kind of pronunciation genius? I don't know anything about Greek history either. I do know it's from Greece or Rome. One or the other. Ancient Greece or ancient Rome. I just don't know how to pronounce it. Probably like Nereid, like I was saying. Ow. And gonna hold off on an Aura Whirl there. Especially with him going in a counterattack stance. That's, seems like they gave you an opportunity to heal by making him do that. So as long as you can see that he's in a counterattack stance, it's fine. So, alright, disengaged it, go back to the Antipode Bomb, and lightning. Like I said, we should have them before long, so. That looks like Nereid or something. I don't know. Nya! No, not that. Alright, we got him. Level for Luca, not bad. Well, you know, if we keep fighting each other, we're just gonna be bitter to each other. Why don't we just, like, I don't know, stop fighting and try to talk this out? Alright, bye there, Hekran. So, I killed him, so does that mean this cave is mine now? Oh, huh. Is that your logical conclusion, Luca, or is that a fact? Because that seems like a bit of a jump. I guess Lavos could be a fiend, though. Maybe. So we gotta go back to the fairgrounds. Great. How much you want to bet we're gonna be like this close to getting arrested when we go back to the fairgrounds, and then we're just gonna manage to somehow get out of there just in time. So, oh, this must be that shortcut that Melchior was talking about. All right, let's go in. We're gonna have to do like one of those. Oh, there's the whirlpool that they were talking about too. Huh? I remember that. Yeah, you won't have to guess, and technically neither will I because I know what actually happens, but I want to leave it in suspense for people just in case, you know what I mean? So can I go to Truce Inn or my house now if I... Well, I don't want to go to Truce Inn, actually. I'd rather go to my house because I can rest at my house for free, so... Hey, kitty. Hey, Mom. What's up? Did I do good in the prison? I was innocent, that's for sure. And then they still tried me to be executed. I think I found everything in the prison. I was still kind of in speedrunning mode because I was trying to get to Specchio when I was at level 9, and that obviously didn't work out. But, yeah, I was still in kind of speedrunning mode, but I tried to go around all the enemies and get as much as I could, so... Well, sorry, Mom, I don't know what to tell you, though. I'm gonna go to sleep with these ladies that I just found, okay? Bye. Should probably go to Luca's house, too, so that her parents know that she's not, like, dead or something. Later, kitty. Alright, we'll go back there. Yeah, I got the guillotine one. I waited for 3 days for my execution there. I don't know if that's good or bad, but that was the one that I got, because that's the one I didn't see the last time I played the game all the way through to the end, so... Oh, hey, we get a Taban's vest from him. Nice. Well, thanks, Taban. That's probably going to be helpful for Luca. And it also means I don't have to worry about buying another titanium vest, because I can just take this and put this on her. This does give her a nice speed boost, though, so that's pretty nice. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take off that speed belt. I'm going to give it to Marley so that she has 10 speed. And then we'll give Luca the headband, and that'll give her 10 speed. So now, oh, no, 9 speed, never mind. I miscalculated a little bit, but that's okay. There is a scene in the market. Okay, I will go check it out. And for Chrono, we'll put the, what's it called? The Rage Band back on, because I think that's been fairly useful so far. But yeah, you can come back to Taban and get some various gear for Luca over the course of the game, and it's pretty good gear. I think the one that he gives you at the very end of the game is basically her best gear, like in terms of her armor. So yeah, we'll be back to get that eventually. So there you go, Robo. You can have that titanium vest, and then your magic is kind of I don't know. Honestly, with this Berserker ring, I might just sell it, because every situation that yeah, Luca getting spoiled. Every situation that I can conceivably see me using myself in, I'd really rather have access to the dual text. But I don't know. I don't know, I'll figure it out. For right now, we'll hold on to it. Alright, let's go see Lara, and then we'll go to the market. Check out that scene there. Oh yeah, you know how that goes there, Lara. They're busy inventors, that's who they are. Alright, so we'll go check the market. See what's going on here. Hello? Oh, is that Pierre? Maybe not. Somebody's down at the pier though, so maybe we should go and take a look. Do we need more Athenian water? I don't think we do. I'll buy a couple more shelters. That's fine. Those, or that, or that. Okay. So we're good for now. You're welcome. Alright, let's go down to the pier then. See what we got here. Oh, really? Okay. I'll hold on to it then. We might find some use for it. Well, I actually figured out what it does. It lets us go to Medina, but nobody really knows about that, so... Okay, well, Fritz still hasn't returned from his journey just yet, so... we gotta go back to the fairgrounds. Now, I did not do a good in Guardia Forest, though, because I took all of the items from in the past, so the items in the future here, not so... They're gone, basically, at this point, so that kind of... That was not a smart thing to do, but, it's okay. Because if I would have left them, they would have turned into better items when I got to the end there, when I came back here. And then you could have basically used them. Gone back to the past, that is. What am I trying to say? You could have gotten them here and then gone back to the past and taken the items then instead. So I did pay a visit to the town market. He had some things. Can you still fight Gato over here? I'm pretty sure you can. I think that's when it's still later on one of the easiest ways to earn battle points. Yep, he's still here. Okay, well, we don't need to fight him for right now. I still have some silver points left over, but we don't need to do any of the other mini games, so yeah, I'll be fine. Alright, so here is the gate back to the Middle Ages. Well, yeah, actually, yeah, I was going to say one of them, but no, this is the gate back to the Middle Ages. The ones back in the end of time are not going to the Middle Ages. At least not yet. Well, you know, now it does because we just unlocked it, but where does this one go? Truce Canyon back in 600 AD. Okay, so that leads there. This leads to the fairgrounds. This leads to way in the past. This leads to the future. And this one leads back to Medina. Okay. Hey, Robo, what's going on? So now we can kind of collect ourselves, restock on everything, and, well, take stock of everything and go from there. I didn't need that, but that's okay. Hey there, old man. What's going on? I guess I don't need his help. Who do I want to take with me? We're going back to the Middle Ages. Robots might be a little bit of shock value there. But I feel like Marley and Robo might be a halfway decent party to take with me. How's Robo doing on experience there anyway? He was ahead of Chrono earlier, but now he's behind him because he was out of the party. Let's see here. 1235 and 229. Oh, that's right. You're lower on that totem pole than Luca. So maybe we'll bring... I kind of want to keep Luca and Marley at about the same experience levels if I can. I don't know. It just seems right because they're probably going to be in the party together for most situations going forward. So that's just the way I think I'm going to do it. So we'll bring Robo into the party. Oh, excuse me. Well, I can actually talk to him. Let's not be so impersonal there. Hey, Robo. Sure. And of course, whenever you bring in a new party member, it plays their theme, which I think that's pretty nice. It's a nice little touch. Hang on, I'm gonna blow my nose real quick. You know, thinking about it, I am right in front of my computer here. It's not like I'm playing this on console where the computer is 12 feet across the room from me. So maybe from now on when I blow my nose, I could just, like, I don't know, mute the mic because it's kind of disgusting. That might be a halfway decent idea. Alright, so we'll bring Robo back into the party until Luca and Marley are roughly similar on experience. And then we'll go from there. Alright, so let's see. We can go back to the Middle Ages now, so that's what I think we'll go do. Let me save it first, though. Oops, I'm not on the save point. Whoops. Alright, so back to the Middle Ages we go. That was... oh, no, not that one. Wrong one. This one. There we go. And we'll see what's going on over here. Wonder if there are any new enemies around here. Not worth a shot. Always can find out. I also took these treasure chests, which... well, actually, no, Truce Canyon doesn't exist in 1000 AD, does it? So, I suppose these treasure chests don't matter as much as the other ones. Hi, there! Oh, their mounts are sticking around this time. It's okay, we can take them. I'm honestly not even going to bother running from those guys because I can just kill them so quickly. And now that I'm not too concerned with keeping my experience down, yeah, curtains for them. These guys are fine, though. They can keep playing soccer. Alright, so, the real question now is, where the hell do I go now? Maybe the town will have some information for me. Gonna see if the bridge skip still works. I didn't even know there was a bridge skip. Uh-oh. The king was wounded. How'd the king get wounded? Well, I mean, I'm here, but I still need some info, guys. Uh-oh, they took the bridge. That's no good. we'll have to go check that out. Oh, I thought they were talking about me when they were talking about the hero. I guess word doesn't spread as quickly as I was thinking. Alright, well, the hero is gone to the king, so that's good. It means that the king will probably be relatively safe. But I suppose we could join in the battle just to, you know, check it out and see what's going on. Anything new in the market? Probably not, but worth a shot. Just regular old potions. Nope, none of that stuff. You're welcome, even though I didn't buy anything. And you were saying, well, I didn't do all that just to look. Well, I did, apparently. I gotta remember, though, hopefully I do, a note to self. When I open up the mysterious chests that have the crest seals on them, I gotta remember to open them up only in 1000 AD first, and then come back to 600 AD and open them there afterwards. That way I can reap the benefits of both. Oh hey, the bridge is back, so that's nice. Oh, only on Super Nintendo? Oh, okay, gotcha. Alright, well, the hero appears. That's the name of this area, so let's check out the bridge. They must have fixed it then. They must have patched that out of the DS version. Well, that's no good. How can I help? I don't know. How do we, Can we go past you? I must just have to go past them on the bridge there. Well, that's no good. Alright, well, we'll go around them the old-fashioned way, then. We'll... Oh, I actually can't go around them, huh. Yeah, maybe a little bit. I don't know. I haven't, to be honest with you, I've never played the Super Nintendo version, so I have no idea. Well, let's go see then. Maybe the king is back in the castle, because the knights are out there duking it out with what's it called? It's the monsters. So maybe the king's back in the castle, and maybe we have to go check it out with him before we go back to it. Let's have a look. See if I can skirt around any of the enemy encounters I can get into here. Hello there. It's me again. Is the king around? No, but the chancellor is. Yeah, so he's probably up here. These are the king's chambers, right? I think the queen's chambers were the other side, right? Yeah, the queen's chambers were the other side. Well, I'm glad he didn't fight to his death, because that would have been just heart-wrenching. My queen! Can we check in with the king, or is he on bed rest? Well, I figured he would give us some indication of where we're supposed to go, and then we would go there, but apparently that's not exactly the case. Yes, he is. That's right, he did say they were missing their provisions. That's a good point. Let's go check out the mess hall then, see if they can bring them provisions. Okay, so they're using the mess hall as a sort of, oh no, wait, this is the knight's quarters, right? Never mind. The foodstuffs is on the other side. Yeah, I got it. It just took me a minute, that's all. I was just testing you, that's all. Oh boy. Well, let's see what we can do about this then. See if they can give us a care package or something. We have to hurry about everything! Master of Kitchens, hello. Can you stop moving for 2 seconds so I can talk to you? Yeah, something like that. Oh, so that guy, the Golden Knight, must be the same Golden Knight that came down here and was such a, you know, kind of in a temper there, or in a mood with him. So what do we do, Mr. Master of Kitchens? Hello. Well, maybe now he'll be able to, yeah, let him work his magic. So we'll let him go back to work, and hopefully that means that their foodstuffs will get to them. Oh, here he comes. And we got some spiced jerky for the troops there. We also got a strength capsule. Thank you. Okay, sounds good. Alright. So now we got that all set. Let's go and take the spiced jerky to the troops down there. We'll see what they're up to. And then we'll see what else is going on the bridge, and I think after that we'll call it a stream. And then we'll be back to do more on Tuesday. Alright, you lot. Oh, man. Must have been a battle while I was gone. Well, I have more foodstuffs for you now. Here's your food. Yes, it was. He actually specifically told me to tell you to come back alive, so whatever brave heroism you're planning, you probably shouldn't do. What the hell was that? Uh-oh. Apparently, yeah, army plus one piece of jerky is well fed, apparently. I can help. You shall not pass! I'm gonna help you guys out there, obviously. Sure, let's do it. We get a golden helm from him. Not even bad. Thanks for that. Don't you kind of need this, though? Well, anyway. I believe that is a straight upgrade. Yeah, straight upgrade to the Iron Helm. So we'll have Chrono equip it because, you know, he gave it to him after all, so might as well. Alright, well, anyway. Let's double check on these guys. Well, I have the strength to stop them, so let's go and figure this out. Come on, you guys. Let's take on these fiends. Uh-oh. Well, that's no good. Oh, so that must be Ozzy the First. We saw Ozzy the Eighth, but not Ozzy the First. Yeah, right. I'll believe it when I see it. Let's see. Well, we can wait for a supersonic spin. Although they are probably shadow resistant because they're, you know, monsters. But I suppose it's worthwhile to just try it. Let's give it a shot. Yeah, they're definitely resistant to it. So maybe Robo's not the best party member to bring along here. Just saying. And Ozzy's apparently got some lightning magic too, so that's no good. We'll bring Luca along. That should help out a little bit. And now we'll hit Ozzy up a little bit. Nice shot, Robo. Ozzy's in a pickle, apparently. What do you think of me now, Ozzy? Okay, let's take Robo out of the party. Sorry, Robo. Looks like Luca's got the top spot here. Her and Marley with Antipode Bomb are probably going to be enough to take care of. Well, no, actually, Antipode Bomb is Shadow Elemental, isn't it? So that's no good either. Apparently so. He pulled the skeletons right out of their bodies! What an asshole! Well, even if we don't have Antipode Bomb, we do have, wait for it, Fire Whirl. So that should help a little bit. And then Marley can take out that other guy with an Ice Spell, and we'll be good to go. Maybe. Fire Whirl obviously isn't quite enough to kill them. That's okay. We can do it again. Oops, wrong person. There we go. Do it again! And then Ozzy doesn't seem to have the same physical defense that these skeletons do, so... They probably have about 100 HP, so... That might make enough of a difference there. Ozzy's in a pickle. It keeps almost skipping that part. Alright, so next battle in Aura Whirl is in order. Nowhere to run now, Ozzy. How do you figure? Man, there's a lot of them. They're gonna cluster up a little bit. Oh, I'm literally gonna cluster up. Oh my god. Uh-oh. It's Zombor, the giant skeleton thing. Alright. Well, first things first, let me get an Aura Whirl going, because that will probably help us a little bit. We'll attack... he has two parts, so let's see what happens when we attack the bottom half first. Probably if we disable the legs, that should help out a little bit, so... It'll mean he'll be immobile once we do that, so that's good. Oh, and he can take regular physical damage too, so that's good. Alright, well then we'll have to use Fire Whirl, and then freeze his crotch afterwards. Oh, his top half must absorb fire then. See what happens with ice for his bottom half. Absorbs ice. Okay, so that means we gotta do... Let's try lightning on his crotch. And then fire the top absorbs, so we'll just avoid doing that, and then ice will do this. And we'll just have Chrono attack the part that's... we'll start at the bottom, and then we'll head up to the top after that. So... And then when we do the occasional, Aura Whirl, and then we'll be good to go. How much damage do you do with your physical attack there? Uh-oh. Ow. Not too bad of damage. Especially when you get a counterattack. That's pretty nice. I wonder why his crotch doesn't resist Elgod. Ow. Again. I wonder why his crotch doesn't resist fight. This might actually be bad. If he uses another one of those lasers, we might be dead. That would be kind of funny. Nope, not quite, but Chrono might be dead. Athenian water, anybody? Oh, yeah. Alright, somebody get a turn. Okay. It's Marley's turn, right? Because she's going to need to use one of these bad boys. I'm going to use it on Chrono. Because he can get his turn back, and then we can go from there. Alright, heal yourself. Oh, God. Alright, yeah, heal yourself there, Chrono, because if we can get Marley back up from that, we will be able to, but you need to be at full health in order for me to do that. Alright. Athenian water time. Let's get some... I think Marley's quicker, so we'll get her up first. Chrono can keep tanking, so he's fine. And then mid-potion on Marley, so she stays alive, and then... Let's wait for the attack. Okay. Now we'll Athenian water. And then we'll revive Luca. So. And after that, we're probably going to need an Aura Whirl, because at the very least, Chrono's going to be hurting a little bit. Oh, here we go. Let's do... Uh-oh. Don't kill her, please. Oh, nope, it's on Chrono. Never mind. Yep, do that Aura Whirl there. Nice job, Chrono. And then, it's not going to heal either of you to full health, so maybe a regular potion on yourself there, Luca, will do. Yeah, Luca is just about as quick as Marley now, so that's pretty nice. She has, I believe, 9 speed, whereas Marley has 10, so... you're going to take extra damage from that, so we'll do that. There we go. So they're about as fast as each other, which is pretty nice, because we're not going to be able to make them any quicker other than using our gear, so... Time for another Aura Whirl. And then we'll see what we can do from there. You can't do a whole lot, though, at this point to him, because your fire is absorbed. So maybe... Let's see how much does that heal. Yeah, use a potion on yourself. That'll get us all the way back up to full. And then we can go all out. See how you like this. Nice, Chrono, nice. Uh-oh, MP Buster. That's no good. Oh, he took all my MP, man. What the hell? Well, I can heal it off, so it doesn't matter too much. Okay, well, that takes care of Zombor. Is Ozzy still around? No. He ran off while we were dying there. Okay, well, let's go report our success to the Gold Knight, then. Hello. To our commander there. I say. Okay, so should I go ahead and continue? Probably. Yeah, Ozzy rarely does. Yeah, he's kind of... I get the feeling he likes running away just from the stuff that we've done here. Alright, well, before we go and continue on there, let's go see if the king is recuperated there. And then once we do that, then we'll continue to the next area. I've got... Well, a shelter costs, what, 100? And then the inn probably costs less. The inn probably costs less than the shelter, so we'll do the gold efficient thing. And rest up here. Shelter's 150. Yeah, definitely more gold efficient this way. Alright, so back through the forest, and then once we do that, we will move on from there. Just dodging all those fights that could be happening right now. I actually don't even know if those fights come back. I'm pretty sure they do, but maybe not. Oh, did he? We seem to keep missing the hero here. Well, since he's getting an audience with the king, we're going to want to go meet the king then. See if he's still on bed rest. Does it repopulate in each visit? Okay, that makes sense. So he's still resting. Huh. I'm not exactly sure if I know who they're talking about when they say who the legendary hero is. But maybe we'll find out. Maybe we'll find out later. No, actually, now that I think about it, I think I do know who they're talking about, but I can't really say one way or the other just yet, so... Well, the king is still on bed rest, so since that's the case, let's just head south of the bridge and see what we can do in, I don't know, did Poor exist in 600 AD? Well, if it didn't, we're going where it currently, whatever is there is. If it did, then we're going to Poor. And down the bridge we go. Oh, there's a town here, so probably Poor did exist. So let's check the town out. We gotta find out who this hero that they keep talking about is. Alright, so what do you have in stock? I have enough mid potions, I think. I might actually want to buy a couple of Athenian waters, just to keep my stock up, since I used a few of them in the last fight. You know what, we'll buy a few more. There we go. That's good enough, I think. I have an extra iron helm that I can sell. I have an extra iron suit that I can sell. Okay. You're welcome. So we'll check out the rest of the town, and then I think I will call it for the day. Hi there. Well, she's probably... Well, actually, no, she wouldn't be, right? Because there's no random encounters outside on the world map. Tell your mom that she's wrong about that, then. Oh, he's okay. He's just on bed rest, that's all. We'll have to watch out for that guy, then. That's the question, isn't it? He's probably going after mages himself. And in their drawer, we get... Oh, yeah, we can't unlock it just yet. I wonder if you can unlock it. No, apparently not. Well, we'll figure it out later. Maybe they have a key. Meanwhile, at the Reno Inn... Actually, I think I know how to do that. We'll just need to get the key from 1000 AD and then bring it back or something like that. The mass immune, huh? Oh, jeez. Well, that would make sense. A sword of legendary caliber would be guarded by a monster. It's just the way of the world, you know? Sure, what's that? Ogans, huh? Ah, if you burn their weapons, they're no trouble. Good thing Luke is in the party. I don't think so, lady. I can tell. I've been to the future. Oh, really? Well, that's also interesting. I'll have to keep that in mind because some enemies might be able to use wind magic coming up, so that's probably a good idea. Of course, wind wasn't one of the elements, but it could be a subset of like light or water. So, I mean, Marley can use ice magic. That's technically frozen water, so maybe wind is, I don't know. Yeah, that wouldn't be good. Well, you won't have to hide for long if I have anything to say about it. No thanks, I'm good. The one just above the bridge is a lot less expensive. No, I haven't. Well, maybe we'll find out. Something or other, Mooney. Mass immune is the word you're looking for there, lady. But maybe there's someone alive tomorrow who has the skill to wield it. Maybe I can wield it because I'm from the future. I don't know. I guess he's having Toma look for the rainbow shell. Huh. Hey, Toma, what's going on? Oh, he's busy. Maybe not. Yeah, okay, I'll meet you at the bar then. You would think that he would do something about that, considering that's what the case might be. Something to that effect. Yeah, he sure is legendary. He's so legendary, he's legendary in his own time period. He doesn't even have to die to have legends spoken from him about him. I don't know what I'm saying. Well, we've seen Ozzy. We haven't seen Flea or Slash yet, though. Well, I can kind of say that about Ozzy, although he seemed like kind of a bit of a coward. Oh, okay. I wonder how we're going to get access to it. Well, I'm sure we'll figure something out. Ooh, prismatic armor. That sounds pretty good. Well, we can always go and check on him. Oops. Something like that. Alright, well, let's go check on Toma. See what he's got going on there, because I'm sure he'll be at the inn in his cups where he was before, except, you know, above the thing. 30 gold this time. Man, you're getting more expensive. Yeah, it's not a big deal. I'll take it. What do you got for me there, Toma? An odd beast, huh? A monstrous frog. That sounds like someone we know. We better go and check it out. The southern wood, huh? So probably like down there or down here. That's the question. The Denadoro Mountains are these right here, right? Yeah, there's the Denadoro Mountains. But we don't need to go there just yet. These mountains we are not going to be able to get to. Oh, nope, never mind. Magic Cave. Okay, well, there's a few places for us to explore then, I guess. There's Fiona's Villa. Down here is the rest of quote-unquote poor, I guess. And then there's this area where our froggy friend is said to be in the Cursed Woods. So we've got a lot of different places to check out and a lot of different spots to go, but our ultimate goal is to go into the Denadoro Mountains, probably, to check out the Mass Immune and see if we can't defeat the fiend that's over there and obtain the legendary blade that we may be able to use in order to stop Magus and his fiend army. And we're going to start all of that whole thing up on the next episode of Chrono Trigger, the Stream Edition. Thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate you coming out to Twitch and YouTube to check out the stream. I will see all of you on the next one, which is on Tuesday at 4 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, because we're in Daylight Savings Time now. Whether or not that's a good thing is debatable, depending on how much you actually like sleep. I happen to love sleep, so it's not a great thing, but that is neither here nor there, because the next time I will see you, we will be there. So, that being said, take care, everybody. I will see you on the next stream.